Pass to Bogdanovich. Here he goes. Collins outside. Lets it go from deep. Another three for Atlanta.
I mean, he only attempted just one three-pointer in college. Collins has surprised the NBA with his consistency from range.
Wow, that's good.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
The Hawks have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Outside Bogdanovich. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's MP. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Atlanta?
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
One other thing they've done very well is getting out in transition. They're running at every opportunity.
And the Hawks making a change here. Wright's checked in.
I love how he's willing to sacrifice his body in there, giving maximum effort. That's what it takes on the defensive boards.
Sims it home from three-point land.
And they've been relying on his three-point stroke all game. And he doesn't let them down when it matters most.
He's been huge from deep. That's where he's done most of his damage. And if they need another 3, he'll be the guy.
In transition, here come the Clippers. Here's Leonard. Oh, hammer it home.
That hurt. Knowing the situation, Kawhi willing and able to take control. Big bucket.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Good looks by our terrific camera crew. Bogdanovich against Powell. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 5.
A proven veteran, Capella doesn't get nervous about taking big-time shots for his squad.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're behind by 5. A minute 31 left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Onyeka Okongwu.
With the way he shot the ball, he had to be the choice. His percentage was fantastic, and he's just done a great job of finding space and taking advantage of every inch the defense gives him.
And the Clippers making a change here. George is checked in. Leonard against Wright. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth. Here's Bogdanovich. And another shot. And the layup is up and in. And it's a 7-point Atlanta lead.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
George passes to MP. Three-pointer. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Outside Bogdanovich. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Good footwork by Bogdanovich. Precise with his moves and typically. He beats the defenders.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're down by 4. 43 seconds left in the final quarter. He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Productive trip to the line extended their lead.
This possession could decide the game.
And you really have to be smart with the ball here.
Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Right outside. And he lobs
love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
From deep, MP. And again for three. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Second team foul. Shooting for Atlanta, Delon Wright.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both. And it's a 4-point ball game.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
Leonard finds MP. For three. Connects again from distance. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
And the Hawks call time here. They lead by 1. Only 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And an intentional foul right there. And a big mental mistake as they called timeout when they had none remaining. And they'll pay for it with maybe the rarest of technical fouls.
A total lack of awareness there. Didn't seem to know they were out of timeouts. You don't expect to see that at this level.
Right, he just completely lost his concentration, I think. Should have been paying better attention at that moment. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see you next time.
Well. We're getting pretty close to the All-Star break here, and what do you know? MP's name does not seem to be at the top of anyone's list. I'm not the one to gloat, but this just goes to show I was right. MP's all talk, no game. We knew this coming into the season, and now that tree is bearing fruit. For those of y'all still holding out hope, I say give up. MP wants the glory, but he doesn't want to put in the work. What did you expect from this so-called YouTube star? Forget the season. I'll be shocked if he ever make an all-star team. That's how I see it anyway. I'm not starstruck by this kid. I just see the game.
What's the word? Put that on my mama, 8 in the process. Trying to tippy-toe through the progress. Tongue-tied when the truth is an object. What's the pros and the cons of this next check? Wasn't nobody round, I was in the jumping that, jumping that, jumping that, jumping that fire, jumping that fire, jumping out with, jumping that, jumping that, jumping that, jumping that, chopper doing circles. It's a bird, bird. Take him to the potty. He's a nerd. I ain't seen hit corners in them burbs. Done politicking with the competition. What's the word? Put that on my mama. 8 in the process. Trying to tippy-toe through the progress. Tongue-tied when the truth is an object. What's the pros and the cons of this next check? Wasn't nobody round, I was independent. In a 97 bomb with the windows tinted. Heard a bomb got a in the party. Who the in the party? Beat him up, beat him up, beat him up, beat him up. I was seeing double in the projects, mad at myself, learning to put it to the side. Mama had to cater for the coupe that we rode at the school on the way to pot pies. And wanna play both sides, just don't get on the wrong red eye. It's a, they became woo them guys, 2 of them guys. In Paris, I'm friends. I thought that I told you I need the advance. Put down your IG and look through my lens. A million to grandma, who did I offend? The girl of your dreams, to me is a fan. I netted 10 million and did a little dance. I'm in the world. My Uncle G told me that I had a chance, so then I popped out and did it again, and did it again, and did it again. I cannot respect them, where did he begin? Advice from the council, let nobody in. Been swearing through rumors, avoiding the trends, and ducking the I'm ducking the loony that come with the shows. I'm grateful to man, he opened up doors. They tour bus to come and compose. I reach to the stars on my tippy toes. This greatest success where most fold. I tell you my past, that don't get old. But how could you ask? Like I don't be writing my raps. The critics got everyone tapped. You gotta relax. The city where nobody sleeps. Just tap in and ask where I'm at.
On your top 5 tonight. On your what's the name tonight. On your show's name tonight. I am the Omega, PG Lane Rolly. Don't you address me unless it's with 4 letters. I thought you known better. I've been ducking the pandemic. I've been social gimmicks. I've been ducking the overnight activists. Yeah, I'm not a trending topic. I'm a hold on, y'all playing with me, man. I am the Omega, PG Lane Rolly. Don't you address me unless it's with 4 letters. I thought you known better. I've been ducking the pandemic. I've been ducking the social gimmicks. I've been ducking the overnight activists. Yeah, I'm not a trending topic. I'm a prophet. I answer to Metatron, Nick Gabrielle. Looking for a better me. I am a legacy. I come from the 70s. The Al Green offspring. To the melody. The big shot. Wrist on cryotherapy. Soon as I press that button, better get right like the emblem's coming. Us two when the light he ain't been through nothing. Day free. Got at least 1 B in the oven. I'm tripping. I'm jigging. My mental is amazing, brother. Pop off only on occasions, brother. Rich mama know I made it, brother. Go figure, never. Brother, face it, brother, gracious, brother. New flows coming, be patient, brother. Show my and take you out of class like a multitask like Megan, brother. 2021 ain't taking no prisoner. Last year y'all f***ed up all the listener. Who went platinum? I call that a visitor. Who the f*** backing them? All been falsified. The facts mean this is a vaccine and the game need me to survive. The Elohim, the rebirth. Before you get to the Father, you gotta holler at me first. On top 5s. That album, that single, burn that hard drive. Ain't nobody safe when I come up and everybody that's outside. Who you with? Yeah, Kanye changed his life, but me, I'm still an old school Gemini. Let me jump in this. 2 phones, but I only bring 1 in this. 1 daughter, but they all my sons in this. No, getting done in this. I'm scary, I got a in this. On top 5s. Stop playing, I'm that guy.
Number 2 DM in my. That's cool, that's why.
Today, some feelings I leave and call her, but feeling mistreated. I sleep on my and tell me to drop, I don't see the reason. My missus went like a thief, together we getting mischievous. The bottom is way lonelier than the top of the ain't seen it. Stop that, stop it please. You more concerned what others earn, that says a lot to me. I turned $1 million down 1,000,000 times, that's not a lot to me. The game is changing, I do the best that I can to attain it. If we on myself, all that other dangerous. I just made a way for myself from my west and my grandmama basement. So I think you should bow in the presence of greatness. Let's go. Boom, 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 boom. Stop that. Stop it, please. please. We talking about generational wealth, the pressure I built for myself. For all of the people who picks on my grandmama's shelf, who heard her say, I would imagine one day call it manifestation and man would get taken away. We wasn't planning vacation like internet bandwidth was lagging. This feel like it's back in the day. It's all ours like a captain would say. Treasure map is a trap and this rap is a rap till you back on the app. It's a matter of fact that you gotta like a giraffe while a calendar counting the days. The days only count if it's cash when
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
From Salt Lake City, Utah, the scene for the Trailblazers. An ice in his veins shooter, Damian Lillard, will bring his laser-like focus to lead his team to a win as they await tip-off at Vivint Smart Home Arena. Blazers, Jazz, up next. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this Saturday afternoon presentation of NBA basketball, right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us, and from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. The starters for the Portland Trailblazers, they've got Hart, Damian Lillard out there with Nurkic, and it's Simons in at the 2 spot. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Greg, I think it's going to be a battle of the boards, a battle of rebounding, and you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
Well, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley, I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played.
And it's going to be the Trailblazers off the tip. Lillard, the pass to Hart. Here's Watford. The pass to Lillard. And it's blocked. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Not going to go that time. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Here's Simons. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Mitchell. With the drive. They get it again. Bogdanovich, know what?
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Chauncey Billups. Dave, what do you have to say?
Well, Kevin, he said for them to prevail, they've got to be stout in the post and close off those driving lanes. If they fail to do those 2 things, it could be a very long night. And to be honest, he didn't sound like he thought they could.
Thanks, David. So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Oh, the floor general skills of Conley. I mean, he has a fantastic feel for when his teammates need the rock.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Here's Conley after the basket by Jusuf Nurkic. Conley scanning the floor. Here's Gobert. Makes it off the glass.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Now, here's Lillard. Back to Nurkic. Stolen by Michael Conley. Bogdanovich dishes to Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Lillard outside. Lets it go from deep. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Jazz leading by 3. It's to O'Neal. driving inside. One up, one down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
I love Bogdanovic's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Lillard outside. From downtown, again the miss by the Trailblazers. And that does it for the first quarter. Utah out in front. They lead by 5. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
Here's Clarkson. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. They've got McLemore. Justice Winslow out there with Little. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Eubanks in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The Trailblazers trail by 5. McLemore, the pass to Eubanks. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Eubanks got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Portland. To the paint. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
You can't teach size. Whiteside with the strong move against physical defense.
Lillard, the pass to Little. And here's Winslow. From deep, McLemore. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
Alb always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
Now here's Lillard. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
Here's Gay, and he drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Hard to imagine Eric Paschall going 41st in the draft. If that was done over, he'd be a lottery pick.
Yeah, I mean, he get knocked down due to staying in college for years. I mean, it allowed him to be an NBA ready in college as a player. Great pickup for his team.
And slam dunk by Paschall.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. So timeout call here, the first for Portland.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
Make some noise.
So for the Trailblazers, .56 seconds left in the second quarter. Now here's Hart. Pocket 6. Passes it to Ellaby. Simons from outside. Here's Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
When you see the hard-working mentality of Nurkic, I mean, love how assertive he is on the offensive boards.
Mitchell left side. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Here's Simons. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. From 18 feet away.
Yeah, a cornerstone of college game. He takes a lot of pride in making life difficult for him.
And so it's Utah with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And thanks to their outstanding defense, the impact Damian Lillard has had on this game has been minimal. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. With Quinn Snyder, Coach, great offense in the first half. What made it possible?
I think we're executing pretty well. Moving them around a little bit with some fakes. Guys are just playing aggressive as much as anything. But we get a few more stops.
It's been good so far, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. Well, for the Jazz, Kenny, give us your take.
Well, I like what I'm seeing on the offensive end. They're keeping things simple, getting to their spot, executing. Nothing fancy, kind of like Shaq suit.
Looking at Portland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, the story is their poor shooting, under 40%. You got to give the D some credit. They look uninspired on that. It'd be nice to see fewer isolation plays, more ball movement, and creating for each other.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Pass to Gobert. And good that time. Gobert's got the lead up to 8 now for the Jazz.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And it's Lillard missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. Gobert's got 6 points.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Conley's shot is off. Trailblazers trail by 10.
In the third. 2 minutes.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. The pass to Nurkic. Out to the right wing. Pass to Hart. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And the Jazz with some changes. Eric Paschal, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for O'Neal. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Johnson's checked in. Now, here's Mitchell. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Gobert with the block. Teardrop shot, and he makes that one. And the Jazz lead by 14.
Go, man under control. Clarkson with the nice floater over the top.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Jazz making a switch here. Gay's checked in. .55 seconds left to play in the third. And Lillard kicks to Little. Lillard attacking. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Driving to the rim, whether it's scoring or getting to the line, Lillard simply makes the play.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of this group.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Take break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And one thing you talk about with Lillard, great at all times, but absolutely lethal in the clutch.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Mitchell finds Gay. Clarkson outside. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Inside, Nurkic dishes to Lillard. Portland moving the ball around. Here's Ellaby. Here's Nurkic, and he comes up with the deuce. Nurkic has got 6.
And at 280 pounds, I mean, Nurkic is difficult to deter, even when you hit him. I mean, he's just so strong.
And so it's Utah with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back to the action after this word. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And on the floor for Portland here in the 4th, we've got Little. He's out there at Nurkic, and it's Johnson in at the 2. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They've led by as many as 14 points.
And you got to appreciate the determination that Bogdanovich showed there. When he puts it on the deck, he's looking to finish at the basket.
Simons surveying the D. He kicks it to Little. 5 to shoot. Here's Ellaby. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Gay against Johnson. Pass to Gobert. The dish to Mitchell. Down low. Here's Gay. No good off the back of the rim.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Trailblazers trail by 12. Johnson, the pass to Little. Here's Simons. He feeds it to Little. Johnson with it. Gobert with the block. Gay passes to Mitchell. Fires from deep. And they recover it. Gobert can't hit. Trailblazers have gone 0-3 to start the 4th quarter. Here's Johnson, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
First team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing, not giving them an inch of space out there.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. And the Jazz with some changes. Royce O'Neal comes in for Rudy Gay. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. So Johnson hits 2 of them. .119 left in the 4th quarter. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're behind by 12. 1:12 left in the 4th quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Rudy Gobert.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Jazz.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was
for Rudy Gobert.
He was a scary man at the defensive end with all those blocks. Even the shots he didn't get a hand on, he effective. He forced a lot of misses out there.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And you know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart. He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Mitchell outside. We see the Jazz get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much. Rudy, your impact on the game defensively, always something to watch. What's your approach at that end?
Just try to win games, you know, and my teammates brought out trusting me, being aggressive on the balls and try to be aggressive at the rim. And, you know, when we play as a team like we do tonight, it's tough to beat us.
You were in full Stifle Tower mode tonight, man. Congrats. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you later.
Trying to take it to a new tier, evaporate, I disappear when it get too hot around my peers. Yeah, I'm off the boards, trying to ride the wave. I'm at the port, I'm charging when I'm drained. My news feed, my breakfast for my brain. Yeah, hiding my retinas rinsed. I'm in the pool, trying to stay afloat. Driving through the lane like a boat. Weather beater, pressure make a glow. If I hit it, it wins. Net. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit them with finesse. Ooh, ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Wet, I don't stop until I break a sweat. Sweat, ooh, wet, I keep dripping, hit them with finesse. Sweat, ooh, wet, every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, wet, pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, wet, sweat, sweat, ooh, wet, sweat, sweat, ooh, wet, sweat, sweat, ooh, wet, sweat, sweat, ooh, wet, 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 ooh, wet. Wet, wet, ooh, ooh, wet, 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 ooh, wet, 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 ooh, ooh, wet. I don't stop, break a sweat, break a sweat. I don't stop, break a sweat, break a sweat. I don't stop, break a sweat, 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 sweat, sweat.
that, pick that. Turn me on when he said get that, baby wanna put a. He say yo, I say it's big now. That's right, reach down and pull the cash out, make me love you, take it last out, yeah. Honest in my hand, want it, spend them bits, yeah. I'ma take all I can get, that money keeps the, yeah. Honest in my hand, want it, spend them bits, yeah. I'ma take all I can get, that money keeps the, yeah. Can't catch me. He don't have style, so I call him Big Daddy. If he want the first, he gotta cash at me. Honest in my want it, spend them bits. Yeah, I'ma take all I can get. That money keeps up. Yeah, honest in my hand. Want it, spend them bits. Yeah, I'ma take all I can get. That money keeps up. Yeah.
Regardless, spending my hard-earned. I'd rather get a purse than deal with the heartburn. She don't want to work, she taking a week off. I'm starting to think you don't even have a job. Looking at your exes, all of them ball players. 2012 Lexus still ain't paid off yet. Pulling out my wallet, no credit cards in it. If I let you play, you gon' have a ball with it. Falling. I'm trying to forget it. You know, it's just really disheartening, but
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Cutting right through the heart of the city, the Chicago River and the Windy City are setting today. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Chicago Bulls here at their home, United Center. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton is the 3 with Giannis in at 4. Wesley Matthews out there with Drew Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Bulls, Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
And the Bulls start out with the ball. Pass to Williams. Vucevic with it. And here's Levine. On the wing, DeRozan. Shot clock at 5. Rebound by Middleton.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
You know, when you get traded, even though it never happened to me, I imagine you're always going to have feelings about it. DeRozan reacted very strongly to leaving Toronto in 2018. He felt betrayed, and I can't say that I disagree with how he felt.
Here's Vucevic. After the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. Holiday against Ball. Here's Levine for 3. On target from range.
Boy, Ball has a nice feel for when his guys are open. He's solid, really solid when it comes to getting his teammates clean looks.
And the DeRozan trade is an example of why players say, well, ownership isn't always loyal. It should be a two-way street, Clark.
Yeah, I guess that's true, Brian. But, you know, that's why teams are now dealing players who ask for trades. It's a way to kind of collaborate and be in partnership on that kind of move. Eventually, the guy's going to walk in free agency anyway, so Loyalty, I think it's more about which side has the power and the leverage in any given situation.
And Milwaukee has possession, following the bucket by the Bulls. Antetokounmpo against DeRozan. Antetokounmpo, that's good.
I think you got to push Giannis further away if you're the defender there. I mean, he's just too big of a threat inside.
Outside Levine. And Levine throws it down. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Middleton passes to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Middleton. And he lobs it up top.
It's not easy to guard Middleton in pick and roll sets because he can beat you in a lot of ways. I mean, give him space, he'll pull it up. Stay up on him, and he'll thread the needle with the pass.
Ball passes to Williams. Here's DeRozan. Again, the Bulls score.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, it really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Back to Holiday. Pass to Matthews. To the inside. And the basket by Holiday.
Boy, Holiday's a strong guard. Does not mind mixing it up at all. He can play physical if he needs to.
Now Levine. He has 7. Puts up a 3. Doesn't go for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Bucks on top, leading by 1. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back so far here. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
One other thing we've seen them execute to this point is good ball movement to set up those easy scoring chances.
Milwaukee in the lead. They've got Nikola Vucevic. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Green. Then it's Kobe White, and it's Caruso in at point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Allen inside. He's guarded by White, and Allen gets it to go.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Here's Caruso. Pass to Vucevic. Here's DeRozan. 5 to shoot from 13. It's hauled in by Connaughton. And Milwaukee has possession. It's a 3-point game. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, B.A. Chris Middleton, a multiple All-Star, yet always seems like he flies under the radar. Coach Bud said with how steady and subtle his game is, both defensively and offensively, he's a heck of a player that sometimes I think is underappreciated. But guys, I'd offer, not by his teammates.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you. Now here's Vucevic. First shot won't go. Outside Holiday. 1:36 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Portis. He can't get it to go. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
Boy, and Bobby Portis out of Arkansas, what a get for the Bucks. Terrific player off the bench. His size, his tenacity, and he's got a 3-point stroke, too.
Ooh, an aggressive move. Takes it strong, and there's no help defensively.
Here's Holiday. The Bulls making their last shot. Now here's Allen. Pass to Portis. Rebound by the Bulls.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And it's Caruso on the tape. Banked it in off the glass.
Trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now Allen. 32 seconds left in the first half. Here's Nora. He's guarded by White. Offensive rebound. Bucks. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And DeRozan, here we go. And the dunk by DeRozan.
That is punched with conviction. DeRozan, after being in the league for 10 years, still big-time bounce.
Here's Holiday. Lets it go. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big-time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Bulls out in front, up 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. Some good action during the period, as it was just a 1-point game at the end of 1. They were slightly better in the second. Not a big difference between these two teams. Kenny, your thoughts on how the Bulls are playing?
There's been a ton of energy in this building tonight. And the way this one's going, they're going to need the energy down the stretch. It's a tight ball game, and their fans know how to give them a lift when they need it.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
I like how they're working the ball down low and finding easy looks. They may be tempted to switch things up in the second half, but I say stick with it. Force the other team to adjust to the way you play.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. On the floor for Milwaukee, Giannis plays the 4 with Lopez in the middle. Matthews and Middleton on the wing, and it's Holiday in at the 1. Here's Matthews. Middleton outside. Over DeRozan, and that one's good. Middleton's got his first bucket in this one. And there's always been dialogue between NBA officials and the coaches and players. Some concern that it's gotten too chippy of late, Clark. It's not a good look.
No, it's not a good look, and you certainly have to recognize the fact that both sides are humans and emotions are going to run hot at times. The league has rules about how you engage with officials. I think you should actually have some give and take, but it should be toned down from what it has been recently.
Now here's Holiday. Oh, and LaVine with a block. And he gets it back. And the basket by Holiday. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Holiday against Ball. Pass to LaVine. Over Holiday. Shot by LaVine, no good. For Milwaukee, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter.
And Zach LaVine just continues to refine his game. His shot selection has really improved. He's much more choosy on when he shoots.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
This Bucks team is arguably the most talented in franchise history. At the same time, the East has gotten tougher. So the Bucks are looking to improvise. Giannis said, quote, "We're getting better. Trying new things, changing our schemes. That's something we think is going to help us." Brian?
Using the regular season to experiment, Allie. Interesting. Thank you. And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. You know, while Levine is picking up his spots a bit more, he is still the guy for this team late in games.
He really is. I mean, he can create a shot for himself any trip down the floor. He's been the de facto leader for a while for this Bulls club, and nobody else has as much experience on late game shots.
Dosunmu, he's checked in for Chicago. And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them.
And, you know, when Giannis takes a shot, the defense wins if it's a shot outside of the paint. They want him taking jumpers.
Now here's Ball. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Outside for Levine. And stolen by Middleton. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. And the Bucks lead by 7.
Yeah, you know, when you shoot the ball as well as Middleton does, you want to be hungry in looking for your shots. I mean, shot hungry is a good thing when you've got the stroke that he has, mid-range and long distance.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Shot from 12. Zach LaVine clears it away. The Bulls have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Pass to Dosunmu. Ball against Holiday. Down low. Here's Dosunmu. Count that one. Dosunmu's gotten his first bucket of the night.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Antetokounmpo up top. To the middle. Ibaka, good.
And Ibaka is a fighter. Someone who enjoys the physicality of the game and attacking defenses.
Levine with it. Let's go with a 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. Back after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Chicago trailing here. Zach LaVine out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Green, then it's Alex Caruso, and it's White in a 2-guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Caruso. Just 5 to shoot. Here's LaVine. Can't hit that one. And Milwaukee will come the other way.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Now here's LaVine. Back to Caruso. Outside LaVine. From behind the arc. And they'll get another chance. And it's DeRozan missing. Well, the Bucks shooting an amazing 61%. Looking confident. Pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
LaVine against Middleton. Looking to end this cold spell. LaVine can't hit. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Middleton finds Portis. Back to Middleton. A minute 29 left in the game. Here's Ibaka. And the jam by Ibaka.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're behind by 11. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter here. Now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Chris Middleton.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the free ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
Well, it didn't start out with him being in this crowd's crosshairs, but as the game went along, he kept pouring it on them. It's safe to say they don't want to see this guy anywhere near their arena for a long, long time. And Milwaukee has possession, following the bucket by the Bulls. Antetokounmpo against Williams. Antetokounmpo can't connect. White drives in. The rebound by Matthews. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Now here's Middleton. Lopez in the post, working on Vucevic. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. The shot, no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Out to the right wing. Matthews. And the Bucks miss again.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
So we see the Bucks get the win here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Giannis, a tremendous performance. What enabled you to win this game so convincingly?
It was a team effort. I think we came out. We did not mess around with the game. We did our job. We defended. We moved the ball. That's why we were able to close the game.
Giannis always recognizing the importance of his teammates. Thanks so much, Giannis.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. So long, everybody.
Under the sense.